Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's Wow Wednesday event. I'm Carrie Knuth, the Assistant Director of Student Life for the Ivy Tech Fort Wayne and Warsaw campus, and also the Advisor for Campus Activities Board. And for today's event, we are joined with Phi Theta Kappa and their Fort Wayne chapter, the Alpha Tau Xi chapter of Phi Theta Kappa, our honor society, and their advisor, Dr. Crystal Dumas. And she's here to talk to us today about a writing workshop and specific tools to help you out with citations when writing for your English project. So I'm going to turn it over to Crystal. Crystal, if you could tell us a little bit about Phi Theta Kappa and what you guys do here in the Fort Wayne area.
Okay, so Phi Theta Kappa has a lot of different elements to it. It is an honors group. In order to join Phi Theta Kappa officially, you have to have a 3.5 GPA and maintain that for your associate degree. Once you're in, you're always in. In order to hang out and do some of the projects that we have with us in our chapter, you don't have to be an honor student. You can just be on campus and hang out at our events. We do a lot of leadership building events. We do a lot of team building events, both within Fort Wayne and then across the state. So there's a lot of opportunity for leadership. And then if you're with PTK itself, we also have abilities to help you get some scholarship opportunities. So that's PTK. Now, the workshop that we're working on is a lot of people have come to me and to a lot of staff and faculty with needing help with references and APA citations. So a lot of people are familiar with Purdue OWL and the citation generators, and a lot of people are familiar with Noodle tools. And so I wanted to give you guys another tool that you guys could use to help with your paper writing skills. So this does focus only on APA, and you can use it for either APA 6 or 7. It will not help you with MLA formatting. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. The tool that I want to share with you guys is called ReciteWorks. So you would get to it by going to reciteworks.com, and you're going to log in using your Google ID. Now, I have made a paper, and I apologize. I'm going to show you a 3-page paper that I've made. Now, the paper that I've made has not got a title page to it because when you run this through the reference corrector, essentially, the title page kind of gets a little bit clunky. You can have it in there. However, it's not necessarily required there. So this is what a 3-page paper would look like. So I've got my paper, I've got citations in it. And if I scroll down to the bottom of my paper, I have 10 sources that I've added. Now I've made specific errors in this paper so that you could kind of see what was going on with it. Now, when I bring up the ReciteWorks, I'm going to hit check now. It's very easy. And I'm going to upload my document.
And I'll repeat my comments as one of the librarians. I think this is a wonderful tool. I see it as definitely supplementing like the Noodle tools, which tells you how to do your citations. But this is almost like having somebody read over your paper and say, well, you cite Feller 2011, but in your bibliography, it's 2012 or whatever. And from sad experience, when I wrote my dissertation, I got the year wrong for a citation that I was constantly referencing, and I had to go through all 300 pages with typing fluid and correct it. And I would not have had to do this if I had this tool. So that's just great.
Right. And the so that, I think, concludes our, little mini lesson here on that tool. If you would like more information about PTK, feel free to email me. My email is kdumas3@ivytech.edu, and we look forward to seeing you at future events.
Awesome. Thank you, Crystal, very much. And did you have anything else that you wanted to add?
Only that on the library website, we have some sample papers in APA 7 and MLA and Chicago. And we have some instructions on how to set those up in Word and in Google Docs. And then there's a list of, I think it's up to 8 different citations, and I have a separate one for nursing. We're just commonly cited types of things that our Ivy Tech students cite. So they're specific to our Ivy Tech classes.
Would you be able to add this Recite Works link to that?
I'm going to talk to my colleagues about that because, like I said, I see it as absolutely supplementary to what we're offering. It's this additional tool for checking, and I think it's a wonderful tool. So
graduate students around the U.S. are using this tool for theses and dissertations.
yeah,
And I found out about it when I was working on my dissertation, which I just completed over fall break. And someone told me, they were like, don't pay for an editor, just get this and use this tool. And I was like, oh, I wish I had this, years ago. This would have saved so much time, but it was really helpful.
yeah.
Especially since I had to convert my dissertation from APA 6 to APA 7.
Well, I actually, during this, while we were talking here, I got an email from an editor of a journal that I submitted a book review to a few months ago, and he probably has questions like, you've got a citation needed in parentheses. Dr. Spinney, you need to fix that. And this tool would have helped me do that. So
Right.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both ladies so much. Again, thank you to Phi Theta Kappa for offering this information and this awesome tool to help our students out when writing papers for their classes. So thank you to Dr. Dumas, and also thank you for, a special drop-in guest, Dr. Spinney, our librarian, one of our librarians from our Ivy Tech library, for interjecting and providing some additional information. A reminder to our students that not only is the library available for resources like that for paper writing, some additional assistance from our librarians, but we also have our Center for Academic Excellence, who's available to help with some of this writing content as well. So with that, I do want to, for all of you who may be joining us on a recording, we were giving away 2 $25 gift cards to Barnes & Noble for participating today. We are giving away one for our live participants, and then a second one for anybody who is viewing this in a recording, and we'll extend that participation time out for 2 weeks. So if you are viewing this on a recording, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And I'm going to show you how to track the participation that you have joined us here via the recording. So if you're able to see that QR code that I posted, using your mobile device, you can snap this QR code with your mobile device, or you can click on the link listed there at the bottom, the link.ivytech.edu/join writing Fort Wayne, or FW, sorry. And either one of those things, if you do either one of those, it's going to log you to our Ivy Life page. It's going to give you a little note at the bottom that says, thank you, your participation for this event has been tracked. It will only track participation through that 2-week time period. After that time, it'll say we're no longer accepting participation for this event. So after that time period, we will do our second drawing for the second $25 gift card. So we thank you for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you participate in any of our future events. Once again, thank you to our helpful ladies, Dr. Dumas, Dr. Spinney, and we hope to see you guys again later.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.